Hey all, Valdestot here, and today I'm going to be going over a video which has gotten a lot of attention based on a prior video I've done, and it's going to be a continuation of that video. Well, kind of like an aftermath, because I kind of wanted to show you what I am seeing since that article was published by Reuters, and pretty much the title speaks for itself. Doordash, has Walmart offers gotten any better? So after that last video detailing the Walmart news story, we wanted to see if the Walmart offers on Doordash improved. And it's easy to do because all I had to do is just take screenshots of all of the Walmart offers in my area. So to reiterate from the last video, this is a quote from that Reuters article. Okay, so Doordash said it approached Walmart last year about allowing customers to add a tip to their order before they finalize a purchase. A spokesman for Walmart said this was a great idea and changed its app in October to allow online shoppers to tip before they pay for their order. Since that move, she said 75% of Walmart shoppers allocate tips, but the DoorDash spokeswoman said the company did not finish updating its own app until late February, so drivers could not see tips before deciding to accept a delivery. So we are at the end of March now, okay? It has literally been about a month. And pretty much, in my opinion, nothing has changed. And DoorDash, if I were Walmart, I would be very upset with you all because Walmart's orders are really not getting fulfilled at scale. I mean, some dashers are taking them, obviously, okay? I don't know the percentages of them, but based on what I'm hearing on the boards, Facebook groups, and other sources, it's a smaller percentage than it should be. Let's put it that way, okay? So let's look at this. These Walmart offers on DoorDash, there's three types. There's grocery pickup with the explanation of tips can only be added after delivery for this order. Then there's a grocery pickup. It includes DoorDash paying customer tip, but total may be higher. Okay, so the grocery pickups, if you didn't all know, is you go to drive your car to a pickup area and a Walmart associate brings it out to you and loads it into your car so that you can deliver it. Normally they're single order pickups, but I have seen multiples at times, which you'll see later. But yeah, then the third one is Walmart in-store pickup. And these you have to go in store to get the items and whatnot, but tips can only be added after delivery for this order. Again, see, if you just read those, how the tips are, right? There's an innate problem with this, but we'll talk on that later, okay? So here are the offers that I have taken, or I should say Mrs. Valdestot has taken, just a screenshot, just some, orders to illustrate what we're seeing. And these orders were taken just in the last 3 days, okay? So this one here, if you look at it, this is a standard grocery pickup order, okay, where you go and they basically bring it to you and load it in your car. This is 2 orders, 54 total items for 11.2 miles, okay? And let me tell you first, I'm in a market where Walmarts are kind of spread out. There's one in the west, one in the north, and one in the east. Okay, and pretty much they're pretty spread out, and in downtown there are no real Walmarts really close by. You'd have to drive at least 5 miles to the closest one from downtown, which would be in the north part of the zone, and it's actually out of our zone, to be honest. So this offer is not that one. This is the eastern one, and this one is about I'd say about 5 almost 5.5 miles from where we're at to get to it. And there's also a Walmart that is not shown. It's basically to the southwest part of the zone, and that's about 6 miles from where we're at. So literally, just to get to a Walmart, you have to drive a minimum of 5.5 to about 6-7 miles. Okay, not including the trip to the customer. But we keep getting these types of offers. Okay, and as you can see here, 11.2 total miles for the two offers for $11.44, and this is a tips can only be added after delivery for this order. Okay, the next one, 7 miles. Okay, now this is the North Zone Walmart. This is out of our zone. This is actually going to the North Shore zone. We're in the downtown zone, so we have to cross zones to get to this Walmart, and they offered it to us. So this one is an 8-item, 7-mile run for $6.81. We would reject that just because of the mileage, even if it was a restaurant delivery. But that's just us. Some people may take it, we don't. But I'm just illustrating the fact that these are the types of Walmart orders we're getting. Okay, next. Two orders, Walmart orders. Okay, and this is in the East Zone as well. 51 items, 9 miles for $12. Okay, for 2 different orders. So it's literally like $6 an order. Another grocery order. This one's 13 miles, 2 different orders, 96 items for $11. This one is, get this, 123 items for 10.3 miles for $7.50. And again, see right there, it says total may be higher. They are literally using that carrot on a stick method of hoping you're going to get the tip instead of knowing what you're going to get. All right. All right. So here are the in-store pickups. Okay. Now the pay is better on in-store pickups, but okay, they usually do them in 3 to 4 different orders. Okay. This one is a 12.2 mile, 5-item count, $20 order. Okay, 4 different orders, drop-offs, 5 items for 12.2 miles for $20. It sounds like a good deal, but you have to drive to 4 separate locations in order to do that order. Excuse me, had to sneeze. So pretty much, you're not only wasting gas by doing these longer distance orders, but you're wasting time because you got to go to 4 separate locations in a finite amount of time, and time is money. So next one, 4 orders, 5 items, 14.5 miles, $20. This one is 7 items for 10.8 for $20, 4 different drop-offs. 5 items, 14.7 miles, $20, 4 different drop-offs, 4 orders. 4 drop-offs again, 15.7 miles, 4 items, $16. 4 drop-offs again, 13.4 miles, 4 items, $20. 16.1 miles for 4 drop-offs, 4 items, $20. 4 drop-offs, 12.3 miles, 4 items, $19. 3 drop-offs, 9.8 miles, 3 items for $15. 4 drop-offs, 17.7 miles for $20, 4 items. 3 drop-offs, 17.9 miles, 3 items for $15.71. 2 drop-offs for 10.2 miles, 2 items for $10.03. And some of these locations, I haven't mentioned the locations, they're on top of a mountain. And yeah, that puts a lot of strain on our car. We have a 4-cylinder car, as you all know probably, if you've been watching my earlier videos. And no, that's not going to really treat our car very well. So we obviously decline all mountain orders, whether it's that mountain or the other mountain. Looks like, okay, this is a one store pickup for 9.6 miles, 11 items for $8.62. So after seeing all those examples of Walmart orders, I know some of you will probably think, oh, some of them weren't too bad, and some of them weren't. But again, we don't like high mileage offers in a smaller car like ours. We treat our car with a lot of respect because A, we don't want to buy another car. B, we don't want to add a whole lot of mileage to the car. Like I've said in other videos, more mileage equals more maintenance, and more maintenance equals more money out of our pocket. And going up a mountain is rough on your engine and transmission. So yeah, no. So it has been a month since Doordash made their statement. Remember, that statement said late February, right? So at least in my market, I have yet to see any changes. These are the typical Walmart offers that I would see. So one, same types of single or multiple order Walmart offers that are either grocery pickup orders where a Walmart associate brings groceries to your car, or in-store pickup orders. Two, pay on single order offers usually under $12, or multiple order offers that are about $4 to $5 per offer that range from $15 to $20 payouts. Three, usually higher mileage offers further away from Walmart. Four, round trip mileage that is barely over $1 per mile one way or severely under $1 per mile round trip. I'm not trying to dog on Doordash here, but all right, it just seems to me, at least in my market. Now I know all markets are different. You may be in a really close, tightly knit market where the Walmarts are, have a whole bunch of residential all close to the Walmart that you deliver to. And they may all be single family homes. Okay. And for you guys, I salute you. Take those Walmart orders. And I keep saying it. Don't listen to me or any other YouTuber. You have to do the research yourselves for your market. And if you think that doing Walmart orders in your market makes you money, by all means do it. I'm not trying to tell you not to do it. I'm just giving information on how it seems to me based on my market and others that are in markets similar to mine. So it seems to me that the amount of work, time, stacked deliveries, pay, distance, and effort doesn't make it worth doing versus food delivery. Again, this is for me in my market. On the majority of these orders, they are tips can only be added after deliveries for orders, which is literally gambling and hoping for tips. Literally. Why do you think Uber Eats changed their model? Before, they didn't even show tips. They just gave you a base pay plus mileage and time. Then, after a lot of blowback, they now at least give you, based on their data for Uber Eats, they give you an estimated pay, which is accurate about, in my opinion, at least 80+% of the time. So what you see is typically kind of like what DoorDash does, but it kind of gives them an out. It's estimated. You're gambling, but you're not gambling. Versus DoorDash's system, you are flat out gambling. Now, I know some of you out there are saying, well, on these Walmart orders, you do get tips a lot of the time. Yeah, maybe in your market. In our market, we have some pretty cheap tippers or non-tippers in our area. Again, I said in another video, about half of the orders that we get are under $5 offers. I mean, it's just insane out here in my market. I've showed you screenshots before. You've seen the proof. I wouldn't be making this stuff up. But even if I were, which I'm not, I'm trying to illustrate the point of you're gambling when you're taking these lower paying offers. Even on the $20 ones that is going 10 to 15 miles one way, they're trying to bait you into thinking that they will tip you on the back end. But there is no guarantee. That's the problem. There is no guarantee. And you're in the meantime, if you don't get tipped, you just wasted a crap ton of miles and spent a lot of gas for $15 going 20 miles, 17 miles, 15 miles. That's even if it was 15, you're literally getting $1 a mile just for the one-way delivery. Okay, so let's go on with the third one. And the orders with paywall hidden tips, quote, total may be higher, which is supposed to include tips with the base pay, is literally using the carrot on the stick hope tactic again. Kind of like the 850 orders that most people love to gamble with. Just because it's an 850 doesn't mean you're going to get anything added on top of it. Yeah, there's a good chance, but there's no guarantee. Okay, and that's hopium is what I call it. So to me, I just would rather know what I'm getting instead of guessing or hoping for higher pay. But for others that don't mind the gamble, you could get good money doing it. I'm not saying you won't get good money. All I'm trying to illustrate is that if you do these Walmart offers, go into it thinking you're not going to get a tip. That's all I can say. If you go in with that mindset, what you see is what you get, kind of like restaurant orders, right? Then you're not ticked off when you don't get a tip. But be forewarned that if you do that, you're putting more mileage, wear and tear, round trip miles back to your zone, wherever you want to be at, right? You're going to be wasting more gas, more time, more wear and tear on the car. And less time equals less money. So, conclusion. As of now, based on the evidence I'm seeing currently with these orders, that it should have been quote unquote fixed, air quotes, right, by DoorDash by now, which in my opinion it hasn't. So as of now, I have yet to see any significant changes that would make Dashers opt to accept more Walmart offers based on the types of offers I personally have declined. There is zero incentive, in my opinion, versus taking restaurant offers because the amount of work involved, the potential amount of work involved, I should say, right, due to the volume and weight of the unknown bags and other items that might be in the order, like 24 packs of water bottles or gallons of water, right? Pet food, soda 12 packs or 2 liters, anything heavy that is just not regular food, right? As in grocery food or restaurant food, makes accepting these offers a risk, especially to people that are older or with back problems or body issues, knees, joints, whatever. Because let's face it, when I took Walmart offers in the very beginning of my DoorDash career, I took some to some decent houses, but some houses were harder, where they literally were up on a hill, or the front door was like really far from the driveway, or the apartments that had elevators or not. I took a couple of them that did not have an elevator, that had to go to the third floor. That was a pain. A business that literally had 10 items, but 8 of those items were 24 packs of water. So literally, number 2, the added weight will cause more fuel to be used and add more stress on your car. The more weight you have in the car, the more gas you're going to use. And the more weight you have in the car, the more stress is going to be put on the joints, shocks, struts, whatever. Until I see better base pay or better overall pay based on pay to distance compared to taking restaurant food orders, I just don't see how DoorDash is going to win over drivers with this current or future models. I just don't. I mean, it all comes down to pay, right? Would you rather take a $7 1-pound lunch dinner order or a $12 grocery order that has 50 plus unknown items to a possibly difficult location, such as an apartment complex with or without an elevator, or other places that is difficult to deliver to? I look at it like this. We are not USPS, UPS, FedEx, folks. We're not. We're supposed to be food delivery drivers. At least we used to be, right? Now they're adding on Walmart, PetSmart, Walgreens, CVS, convenience stores, gas stations, and the list just goes on. We just had an Advance Auto Parts order just yesterday that we rejected because it was going actually about 13 miles. But yeah, Advance Auto Parts, they are trying to just pack in as many delivery places as they can. When we only wanted to deliver food when we signed on board. At least the veterans, for all you new people, yeah, back then it was the golden age. Just food and food only. That was it. So, but unlike these delivery companies, right? They at least get paid $15 to $30 an hour, depending on how long you've been with the company, right? USPS, UPS, FedEx. Their drivers, $15 to $30 an hour with a company vehicle or van, truck, whatever. Unlike us who have to use our own vehicles. Most cars or smaller cars are not made to handle the weight of these non-food items that we signed up for. And they have specific zones to deliver to, not to get some random offers that want you to go over 20 miles away from your preferred area. I know we have the ability to decline here, folks. I know this, okay? For all those people who says, just use the damn decline button. Yes, I know this already. But still, DoorDash isn't helping their own cause allowing offers like this to happen. Kind of like the food offers that we reject, right? So realistically, your customers are either going to wait forever or not get it at all because no driver wants to either drive that far away or do Walmart orders or do package orders. I mean, these types of offers really should go to a specific subset of drivers that have vans, in my opinion. I know that UDM's company that he used to drive for, pretty much they asked for what kind of vehicle you use. A sedan, a truck, a van, something. They literally ask what type of vehicle you drive, and depending on the type of vehicle that you drive, they will give you offers based on your vehicle. Literally. Okay? That would make more sense. And you could pay those people a little more because they have higher expenses. Because if you have a van or a truck, you're going to use more gas and fuel than a regular small 4-cylinder sedan like I have. And we won't get those types of offers. It's just basically we're going to be declining them anyway. So why put your customers in a holding pattern, waiting for their orders, going through a mass gambit of drivers that's going to refuse it until you finally find one that may take it? This is what I mean by tech company should not be in their vocabulary for DoorDash. They say they're a tech company, but they are literally morons when it comes to decisions like this. Their system crashes a lot. Their rules don't really make a lot of sense when they team up with package-like delivery services from Walmart, PetSmart, Advance Auto Parts now. I mean, when you get into that classification, you basically are alienating at least a minimum of 75% of your workforce, because we do this because we have cars that are hopefully fuel efficient. And fuel efficient cars are not known to carry heavy loads. I'm just shaking my head. I really am. I mean, now I'm starting to go on a rant here, but they really need to rethink their business model and maybe get a specific subset of drivers to do these orders or sign up drivers specifically to do these orders. Ask drivers like, you want the red card? You know, ask drivers like Grubhub did and Uber Eats did. They didn't force it on you. Well, Grubhub did in the end, but Uber Eats is still asking their drivers, okay, if you want to take the card or not. When you force people to do something without an added incentive, you're either going to alienate them, piss them off, or lose drivers. Literally. If you are listening, DoorDash, you need to take heed because you're running through your driver workforce like Amazon does with their fulfillment centers. There's only so many people out there that is going to be willing to do this delivery work after the word gets out that, yeah, it isn't really worth the pay or frustration of the offers being given. So, as I always keep saying, okay, I'm just a voice in the ether. I'm just trying to help out everyone for no money. This is for free information. I'm not monetized, as I keep saying, right? But do what is best for you. Only you know your own market. If Walmart offers are your cup of tea and your moneymaker, by all means do them. But like all offers, I challenge you to think about not losing money by taking questionable orders. Don't take offers that have ridiculous mileage for the pay shown. Don't think a stacked offer with higher pay is worth it because there will be more mileage involved going to different places, which in turn uses up your valuable time. And we all know time is money, folks. So be smart with accepting your offers and don't be used, especially on non-food delivery offers, especially those. As I said before, higher fuel costs, more wear and tear and stress on your car, longer distances, multiple drop-offs. In my personal opinion, before I end it, I really think a Walmart offer should have a base pay of $10 plus the tip. And I really feel that mileage should be scrutinized when accepting those orders. I'm not going to say it should be less than a certain mileage or whatever. No, that's up to you guys to figure out. But base pay on these types of offers should at least be $10 for it to even be worth considering. We personally won't take any offer. Like I said, for us, if it's over 3.5 miles, it's a reject. Used to be 5, lowered it to 3.5, and we still make money. But with these Walmart offers, you have to be careful with your mileage and time. So that's the end, folks. If you got something out there, something out of this video, share it with others so we can enact positive change because we're all in this together. And guess what? Knowledge and information is power. The more knowledge each of us have, the better it will all be. So have a great day all, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.